girls, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We talk all things life, love, spirituality, law of attraction, and all of that juicy goodness. We are here for another sign video, which I love, and I whipped out my journal from 2 years ago where I created a list. You guys, I created a list of 111 signs that you know your manifestation is on the way. How crazy is that? It ended up at 111. So little synchronicity there, but I did make one video where I picked 3 random numbers and I read off the signs from this journal, and I randomly came across that on my feed today. And I felt like, and it had 818 views, and 818 is the time that my dad took his last breath in my arms. And it was such a powerful moment. So anytime I see 818 on the clock, and the 8s represent infinity as well. So I saw 818 views, and I clicked on the video. I was like, what is my dad trying to tell me? And it was the video of me using my journal. So I'm like, you know what? I'm making a video today using my journal because my dad wants me to. So again, I'm going to pick 3 random numbers from my 111 signs, and then we're just going to talk about those 3 signs. And they might be signs so synchronistically that you might be experiencing right now, and that's why you were drawn to this video. Okay, so I'm going to do my little finger, close my eyes, and let's see what the first sign is that you know your manifestation is on the way. You guys, I landed on 37. Holy shit. That's my dad's number. He literally, like, his buddies called him 37. Oh my gosh. And I guess what it says? It says complete joy. So a sign that you know you're manifesting. I'm like going to cry right now. That was so synchronistic. I love you, Dad. Oh, mwah, mwah. I can see his face over there. So complete joy. When you are in this, like, I call it like a completion energy, I always feel this like, man, I don't need anything else in the world. I feel so good right now. I don't want this to change. That's why I wrote down that sign, because it's this sense of contentment, but it's also joy because you're excited about life, but like nothing's here. This is you feeling the joy of the manifestation before it arrives. And it literally is a completion energy. It feels like something's clicked into place and you're like, okay, I'm here. I got it. This is awesome. I don't need to do more. I don't need to do any more affirmations. I don't need to meditate more. Let me just be in this joy and feel so good. That was a really awesome synchronicity. Thank you, Dad. Okay, so the first sign is you feel that sense of completion, like something has arrived, but it hasn't arrived yet. So I'm going to turn the page and we're going to go from 52, which is the year that my dad was born, 52 to 100 on this page. We're going to pick, ooh, number 62, the X test. So right before manifestation arrives, and this does not have to be connected to a special person. You might be tested by an ex from your past, somebody that you were intimately involved with. They might be jumping into your phone and they might be saying something. They might be sending you an emoji on maybe your Instagram story, but you have this energy coming in from the past of somebody complimenting you, asking you how you're doing. They feel you leveling up. So if you receive the first sign, the complete joy, right? You're like, man, I feel so good. I feel so complete. And then all of a sudden your phone lights up and it's your ex. And it's an energy maybe that you don't want to jump back into. You're like, oh, they sensed my joy. They sensed my completion. And that's why they're messaging me. And it is so cool. And I believe that anybody that we've been intimate with, we have a cord that we're connected to them, and we can unhook the cord at any moment. Like if you don't want to still be attached to that person. But I always say, like, I like to heal every relationship and I like to leave everything feeling better. So I unhook cords all the time. I'm always unhooking. I don't like to cut. I like to unhook because then it's fully off my system. And that's just a mental thing for me. It makes me feel better. But all of the people that I've been intimate with, I love them. I wish them well. I'm like, oh, thank you so much for teaching me about myself. So when somebody like that were to come into my phone, I would feel joy for them. I would feel compassion. I would respond and say, I hope you're well. And it's just this overwhelming sense of, you were a part of my life. I jumped into this body for this lifetime and I got to connect with you at some point, and that's really cool. And I love you. And we just keep moving on. It doesn't mean I'm going to date them again. It doesn't mean they're going to be my best friend. But usually the universe sends you an ex right before you're about to get money, right before you're about to get the promotion. It's just an energy of your vibration rising, and they're feeling it because of that cord. So if you're connected with somebody in the past, especially intimately, if you've ever kissed somebody, you just have this invisible cord where for the rest of your life, they're going to sense when you level up. So this is why it is an X test, because it could be a test, meaning if you are manifesting a special person, if an ex comes in who you don't want to be with, it's a test. Are you going to settle, or are you going to wait for the 100%er? Okay, so that's the second sign that you know manifestation is coming. An ex from your past comes back around asking to date, maybe just complimenting you, maybe just showing up out of nowhere, maybe you bump into them. Just observe it and say, thank you, universe. I feel myself leveling up. This is so cool. And you're going to journal it and write it down. So if you bump into your ex on a Thursday and then you get $25,000 on Sunday, now you know the lag time. Now you know it's just a couple of days away before you receive a manifestation, because this is a pattern. All of these signs, I wrote them all down because they're patterns. It's how the universe speaks to me. So keep that in mind too. Okay, let's go back to the front. We're going to do 1 through 51. Okay, let's see. 25 songs repeatedly. Okay, so this isn't just hearing, and that's going to be our last sign. So this isn't just hearing one song and being like, ooh, that's the manifestation song. I know something's on the way. It's when you are hearing that same song like 3 times in one day. Okay, that's when you really know a manifestation is close, is when it's an absurd amount. For me, like when I see hearts, if I see like 50 hearts in like 3 days, I know something massive is coming. If I hear the same song 5 different times in 2 days, I am writing that down because I know the universe is speaking to me. Okay, so use these 3 signs: the completion energy, the X test, and when you're hearing the same song over and over again. You could be in the mall and you hear it, you get in your car, you hear it. Maybe you're on the phone with somebody and they have it playing in the background where they are, or it's a commercial that comes on and you hear it. These are huge indicators that the universe is saying, hey, prepare, open up your vessel. I'm about to hand you something so freaking amazing that you're not going to be able to handle it. That's why you felt that joy beforehand. Okay, so remember these 3 signs, subscribe to my channel, join my online community called Awaken Your Magic. We talk about all of this in there every single weekend. I upload a new manifesting lesson on there. We do live Zoom calls each week. We do healing sessions together. We pull cards together. I do live readings. So join my community if you need assistance on your awakening journey. I am here to assist you in any way possible. Because when I awakened in 2018, I didn't have anybody. And I was searching through YouTube to find answers on what I was experiencing and how the universe works. So now it is my mission to help you all in this way. I'm sending you so much love. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and I will see you in the next one. All right, peace out.